going to Middletown, Indiana. A Google Maps driver led police on a 100-mile-per-hour plus chase. So have you ever seen those Google cars they have that, like, you know what I mean? It's got like the 360 cameras on top of it. Well, one of those mapping cars led authorities on a high-speed chase through multiple counties, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour before crashing into a creek in Madison County, according to Middletown, Indiana police. So the driver was identified as Coleman Ferguson. And do you want to know how they identified him?
Yeah.
Because they pulled out of his pocket a Florida driver's license.
Hell yeah! Representing.
They saw him like on the interstate, weaving in and out of traffic and stuff, and he like refused to stop. So they chase him like through all the counties and everything. And like finally, like I said, he crashes out into the creek and everything. They find out, you know, he's another Florida man. When they asked him, he said, you know, like he was scared to stop. He had like high anxiety and everything. So, you know, you could take the man out of Florida, but you cannot take the Florida out of the man. Dude. He's looking at a level 6 felony for resisting law enforcement with a vehicle.
Wow. Yeah, an hour police chase is not, you know, that's no joke.
Yeah.
So many great things about this. First of all, you are in the most conspicuous car of all time. Like, you have a scaffolding on the top of your car. You're not going to lose anybody, and you're really limited by bridges and like small overpasses as far as where you can go. What I think is interesting is, was that shit recording the whole time? Because I want to see a police chase from like the view of like someone sitting on top of a car. That might be super dope.
Yeah, agreed. I think that'd be incredible. I love it. I mean, shout out to this guy. I would really love to know like what he was actually hiding, because he definitely ditched something out of the car on that hour chase when they weren't looking. But my gosh, I would. Yeah.
And also, I'm going to give I'm not a big fan of it, but for once, a small shout out to Google, because I deal with a bunch of cars in my life, and 90% of very large corporations put a 75 mile an hour limiter on all their personal vehicles or fleet vehicles, right? Because they know that the fastest speed limit, like in the like interstate, would be 75. So they give it, and they make sure it can only go to that. So you can put your foot down all you want.
Wow.
It doesn't go over it. Google said, let's get busy and get that package there quick. What is this, Amazon? Jesus Christ.
Dude, I didn't know that. That's a thing where like a company car, you can limit it, doctor it up, and wow. I had no idea. Dude, that would drive me up the wall.
As a driver, you'll see things on the back of like, you ever heard of a Sprinter? Like those little minivan looking half things nowadays. It's like half a van. And it'll say on the back, governed to 75. Like it lets you know, like, if you need to pass me, go around me, dog. Like I can hit the gas all I want.
I can't go any faster.
U-Hauls are like that. U-Hauls, if you've ever been in the U-Haul and driven excessively fast, U-Hauls will usually top you out at like 90. In a big U-Haul, all of a sudden the pedal will just start hitting the ground. And trust me, the V8 in that truck will go faster than that. But all of a sudden, there's no worky of the pedal, and then it like kicks back in, and you have like resistance. Then it goes flaccid again, and I can just whip the pedal up and down, and then resistance comes back. Yeah.
I was on the highway in a big U-Haul, and like the pedal would just leave my foot and just tap the floor, and I was like, "What in the world is happening here?" Like, because I'm hauling. And it's a way bigger car than I usually drive, so I'm trying to be safe, but also I'm not trying to be slow. Yeah. And every once in a while, it would just leave my foot and I'd hear tap the ground, like tap the floor and come back up. And I had no idea that's what it was. I thought I just had a lousy truck.
Yeah, dude, that would be the worst.
Like, yes, Google. Yes, Google, because if I work for Google, let me make my own decisions. You know what I mean? Right. What does Jocko call this? Decentralized command. Let me make my own decision.
Dude, it makes me want to take one of the vehicles from work, like one of the trucks,
and see what it does.
Yeah. I bet a big company. I don't want to say your company, but I bet a big major company like that would do that for sure. That is. I had no idea, dude. I'll tell you, I went over 75 this morning on the way to work. Like, not
on your bike.
Yeah, on my butt. I wish.
Downhill.
But
No helmet
Both
through a
ways.
red light.
I will never not wear a helmet again after the incident that
Evil
turned-
Knievel instance.
after that car that hit me for insurance purposes.
When Matt thought he was gonna be a stunt double in LA for 10 minutes, he was like, you know what? Let's try it. Let's figure it
Yeah.
out.
Let's get it. Nope.
Let's get it. Hell yeah.
I thought I was Travis Pastrana for a second, and I was Travis.
You were just Travis Pastrami.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Dang, well,
Jesus.
shout out to the sponsor of the show, fan of the show, listener of the show. Shout out Florida. Love you.
We can't
Thank
quit
you
you.
again.
We just can't quit you.
We can't. I mean, the show can't exist without Florida, babe.
I don't
Florida
think so.
being Florida.